So I'm on my way right now to the new headquarters of Sermon Audio. Today's story is about Stephen Lee, the founder of Sermon Audio and a fellow BJU grad from 1995. The Mack building now houses the library upstairs, the School of Health Professions downstairs, and then on the second floor, next to the archives, there is a place for Sermon Audio. A little over a year ago, they broke ground, and they've been in this space ever since. So we're going upstairs to find out more about Stephen Lee, the founder of Sermon Audio, and what his plans are for the future of the company. Some people may recognize those doors, but that's not the room I'm telling you a story about today. Instead, I want to talk about all of this space here. This is all remodeled and brand new within the last 12 months almost. This space was designed specifically for Sermon Audio. And then they have their conference room, which is super high-tech cameras. They've got special lights. They've got screens so they can monitor everything. We sat and talked for a good while about Sermon Audio, how it's been progressing over the years. This board is really cool. It always blows me away every time I'm up here, but what it's going to happen is it's going to zoom to a certain part of the world, and then all of these white dots are listeners to Sermon Audio, and then it's going to highlight one. So right now there is a church that is webcasting live in Franklin, Indiana. And all these other dots are people who are listening to Sermon Audio right now as well. Here's where we are in the world. You can see the Sermon Audio vault sign. These are all QR codes, and these are cassette tapes for those born after, I don't know, 97, 98. They used to be able to store stuff on these. But anyways, I'm about to scan one of these things, and then you're going to see something cool happen. So I'm going to pick this one at random for no reason other than to tap, so then I think it... Oh, okay, it's loaded. All right, so the website. One of the big reasons that Sermon Audio moved into this space, they have this entire server rack full of over 2 million sermons from all over the world, practically. And they have listeners all over the world, and you can see live stats on these screens when you come by. It is so cool. I just think it's neat how they're preserving the preached word of God and even working to get it into the native languages of other people, other speakers, and they're not just storing English-speaking sermons, but they're starting to reach the world beyond just native English speakers. I scanned this one, and you saw it pop up on the screen because this is Stephen's mom. I've been connected to Sermon Audio for, honestly, as long as I can remember the internet being around. I can remember when my dad first started getting on the internet with dial-up, and I remember my pastor saying, here's a website that has sermons from all over the world, from Bible-believing preachers, and you can access them for free. And that blew me away as a kid. I remember being in our church's sound booth, learning about recording sermons, learning about how to upload them to Sermon Audio. We had an account as a church. And I even went and found I have a Sermon Audio sticker. One of the cool things about Sermon Audio is it's like a great-grandfather on the internet. It's older than Facebook. Stephen Lee, the founder, is a fellow BJU grad, and his desire was to get the Word of God to as many people as possible, to take great preaching from preachers with small audiences and spread it to the world.
You need to flood the market, as it were, with good doctrine, good preaching, good teaching. You have to get that out there before all the opposite, the cults and the false doctrine people get out there.